Off the coast of Boulogne-sur-Mer lies Fort de Lert, built by Napoleon in 1804 on what was once called Oyster Island. Armed with heavy guns, it guarded the French fleet preparing for a possible invasion of England. Later reinforced by the Germans in World War II, this sea fort survived storms, battles, and even became home again to oysters and mussels. Today, its ruins rise from the waves, a forgotten stronghold turned tourist curiosity. Let's go and have a look, folks, and see what we can find. Let's go.
In 300 metres,
Apparently,
turn left onto Rue Condorcet.
my sat-nav skills ain't that good, folks.
They're not, they're terrible.
Right, so we're on the way. We're going to find this German bunker. It's in the middle of the sea. Because the tide's... Yeah. It's old, isn't it? Old. Because the tide's out, we should be able to...
Swim to it.
Just walk to it, I think, you know.
Walk there.
It's like there's a car in Cornwall, isn't there? That's
You must obey orders at all times.
castle, rather.
You must respect the Führer. That is nice.
Turn left
Fun,
onto
isn't
Rue
it?
Condorcet. Turn right onto Rue des Maserata, D235, then slide left to stay on Rue des Maserata.
Why, honestly? Why put a zeb on it?
Oh look, there's one of them fire hydrants with a funny face.
Irritates me.
Have you got one of them cans,
Slide
Chris? Have
left
you
to
got one
stay on
spare?
Rue des Maserata,
No, you have to purchase one from
D235, then
McDonald's
turn
like I
left
had
onto
to.
Rue du Pres-
Can I call you Bob?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you like that name?
Is this a rap?
Left.
I think
I don't understand this.
Continue
this
on
is really odd.
D119 for 1
I thought that
kilometre.
was a roundabout.
Yeah,
What about you?
yeah, I did. It's a bit of an odd concoction, that, isn't it? Of weirdness.
Yeah.
Keep going straight, mate.
Yeah.
Turn right onto Rue
Just
Jules
hit us, isn't it?
Massenet,
Yeah.
Did you really fall asleep, like?
D236.
I nodded off and then woke myself up because I scared myself.
I fell asleep, then I woke up, and then I fell asleep, and then
Am I going straight ahead?
In 600 metres,
Yep.
turn left onto
Oh.
Boulevard Dolprage.
No, I'm going right. Yes, I'm going right.
Are you going straight ahead? Yeah, go right.
Yeah. You are the worst navigator in the history of the
It was
world.
our fault we were talking.
No, you're still the worst navigator.
Reckon you're going down.
Turn left onto Rue de
keep
la
going
Vie,
straight,
then
mate.
turn left onto Quai de
Wasn't
la
that left there?
Virgay.
No.
No, it wasn't, but it looked like a good left though. That's why I was looking at it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It had a parking space.
Yeah.
And this is one way.
We only go one way. it's
This
fine.
is a nice road.
It is, it's like we're back in time. I mean, if
Yeah,
those-
left here.
yeah. If these cars weren't here,
Turn left onto Quai de la Virgay, then your destination will be on the
There was-
left.
destination on the left there.
Is it pay to park?
Nah, it's free when you're in France, mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's good.
I was joking, but
I know. Must be-
Your destination is on the left.
There it is.
I don't understand the sign though, so.
Watch the old
You can
boy.
park the other side. It's easier. What's the postcode?
Those
Cheers, mate.
electrics.
Thank you.
Huh?
Those electrics in that look a bit questionable, surely.
What?
Do you like that smell, folk?
No!
What are you saying? That is a fort. That's what is it then?
That's not a fort. That's exactly what I've just said. It's a bunker.
Not either, is it? Rock, isn't it? Now, can we just make sure the tide is going out still, though? I don't want to get stuck.
Right then, folks, we're on this beach. Going head into this bunker, I'm guessing, out in the middle of the sea, perched. Proper freezing though, folks. Yet again, I'm really cold, really bad. You know, it's April, it's nearly May, so that's where we're going out there. Try and hit on this. The tide's still going out. It's low tide at 6:30 or something like that. So we've got an hour and a half or something like that.
I wish they could smell what we can smell.
Fresh fish.
Yeah. Not fresh, that's for sure.
So there's a railway track that goes from that bunker out there all the way to the shore. So it must have been to do with transporting stuff. Transport stuff from the bunker.
Yeah.
So thoughts on the tracks then, Dad? Fez. Thoughts on the track?
It's good.
It is, isn't it?
Food there as well if you want.
So it's got to be a major bunker, isn't it, of some sort? Like front line?
I don't know, you might,
They collapsed, look, I
you
think.
might have just put this into the material, you know.
Oh yeah, it's true. It looks like this bunker has been built on a rock, and the rock's eroded, and just left the bunker on like a stilt, or whatever they call it. No, we're totally out of in the sticks here. There's the track. Hoping it's worth this, folks. Bit more track. That's mad, this track. It's crazy, this stuff. What's that, Chris?
That's real. The bunker that snapped off. I reckon.
Isn't that mad? The German bunker on top of that. I mean, how many metres that is? That's quite high.
Yeah, I jumped around that
Oh, look at this! It's like a circular thing, like some sort of sea defence, isn't it?
It's nearly doable.
Yeah, well, we're. Look, there's the stairs, isn't it? Oh. Is the tide coming in or what?
More doable a minute ago.
What?
That was nearly doable. Right, came round.
It's like semicircle. It's like a moat.
So it all sort of drains away.
Should we do a runner? Run for it. Why is everyone coming over here?
Should we go around the other way then? Wait for it to go out?
Yeah, I
I
reckon so.
think we try this way.
Yeah, but it's alright like this. It looks alright. Next minute, wave comes.
It's getting better, isn't it?
Yeah, but now it's good.
Do you reckon that's some sort of anti-aircraft platform? You should. We'll wait, I think.
All good.
We'll wait a minute to see what happens.
Look good when I'm here.
No way up that.
Yeah. Well, it's quite fun, isn't it? It's fun. I reckon it's an AA platform.
Yeah, I have got wet feet, yeah.
You what?
In case you're wondering.
I haven't.
I have.
I thought you had boots on.
Yeah, but I stepped in that water, didn't I?
No.
Green worm.
Where?
Oh, look. It's moving. Nature of IKS. You see it? There.
Yeah, I do see it. Yeah, it's like
Green worm.
that is.
Yeah, it's moving. It is a
Yeah.
worm.
It's toxic.
And look, it's like a kind of. Do you know what? It's probably camouflage with the algae, so it's.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, so the seagulls don't eat it. Yeah, that's mad. Here, look, these are steps. To this point, anyway. So Fez is going to Google it. Yeah.
That literally fell off and wasn't blown off.
So basically, with this trip, this tour, what we're doing is we found a load of things along the beach, and we thought we'd stop at them all and see what's there, you know. And then these are the results. That is impressive, though.
There is something there.
Yeah.
Just holds the other side, so maybe just this side isn't. Or maybe.
Yeah. I'm putting my money on some sort of battery, forward battery. Them train tracks wheel out the ammunition. Yeah, there's a big chunk that's dropped off that, just where Fez is. And that bit there.
Yeah, look at that metal, do you see that?
Is that
Yeah.
got a girder? Oh wow.
The shape of that, I reckon it's a gun position.
Wait there, I can't even. There it is.
I tell you what.
Yeah. See, it looks bigger on that than it does.
So these massive lumps, all of these massive lumps are
I've dropped off. Yeah.
that there looks like a recent tool, look.
Yeah, that's going to go soon, isn't it?
I reckon that'll rock.
There's hundreds of tons up there. Concrete.
Be a really windy day, wouldn't it?
The size of these boulders. You see a platform there, look, some sort of, you know,
Oh, that's wet.
cutout. There's like a cutout, look, there around us.
Oh yeah. Or is that just sheared off? Because it looked like it's some concrete in sections.
Yeah. How's that centre bit been built?
Yeah?
It looks like chalk.
But on the outside, just like blocks.
Yeah. It's
So
definitely
has it
interesting.
is it older? Has it been built with blocks? And then the Second World War, they put the concrete on the top.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just simply this must have been smaller. Yeah. Maybe it's simply anti-aircraft.
No wonder with that.
Just guns on the top.
Yeah. Like we had a Bofors tower, isn't it?
Yeah. There's definitely a cutout on that.
There might have just been a tiny room in there for protection.
Yeah.
You know, small little room, so if the planes are coming, something or whatever, maybe they
I
can
mean,
run
from
in.
here, all of what I can see from here is solid concrete.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
definitely.
I thought it was a hollow structure. I
Yeah.
thought it was room for it.
Yeah. I did. Oh, sinking.
Do you see that? Smell that sewage?
What?
Do you smell that sewage?
Yeah. Probably pumping it out like they do in the UK.
You see them steel girders that stick out? They sort of line up with that bit there. So I wonder if there's some sort of steps or platform on this side. Because then it'd be protected from the sea side, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Because something does. Yeah, it sticks out there, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And that just sort of lines up with the track.
It's
It's
weird.
not too much older because you've still got the circle going through there. There. In the water. That circle goes all the way around.
Yeah. So like it was like a Martello Tower style thing.
All of this is off it, isn't it? All of this.
Yeah.
It's all part of it.
You're gonna have to come over here, mate. It's not deep at all.
You just want to see me full.
What are you talking about? It's
Oh,
quite.
I want to chat. Let's look. Let's get first across that because he'll probably sink or fall or
What are
drip.
you talking about, folk?
We couldn't hear you.
Uh-huh.
You just stand where the other
Footprints are, and you won't go wrong.
Woo! Woo! It's fine. Don't stand there.
Got to get up without slipping. You know,
There's
'cause it's-
better.
That's it. Go, mate. Do you want a hand?
No, that's fine.
So we need to get close-up shots of it, folk. Look, there's Chris was saying there's bullet holes in there. Look. I mean, historic. I mean, they'd climb it, wouldn't they? wood in the end of that. Bit mix and match, isn't it? You know, you got a bit there like that, big square bits. It is, isn't it? It's very popular over here with loads of people.
Huh?
Popular.
Because of rock pools, people want to catch crabs and stuff at low tide. Good with kids. You know?
Catch a boulder on their head if they're not careful, folks.
Yeah, like here, there's stock photos, but no
Nothing at all.
information. It's called Fort de la Hood.
Fort de la Hood.
It's built by order of Napoleon Bonaparte on the remains of an ancient promontory, whatever that is. After breaking the treaty, 1803 it was built. The mass rock that once formed a small island went according to a former British map. Blah 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 blah. So that's a fort.
Yeah. What about the World War II bit?
I'm looking. 1803, the work began. Engineers. Much damage, relentless attacks of the British. The fort was finally operational in 1804.
Wow.
The out of the fort is made on hewn stone from the quarries.
So that's the circular stuff. I'm taking it.
So there was an inside with the aid of a ladder. You can get into the inside of the fort for a door with the aid of a ladder, and then to the upper platform by the circular staircase that one finds in the tower. That's
long gone.
Yeah.
The Nazis come along and they built a reinforced platform.
Okay. So there were guns on it. 4 6-inch long range howitzers.
Wow.
Centre of the platform with 3 mortars of 12 inches.
Wow. Does it say anything about the train tracks?
During the Second World War, the Germans placed there a concrete slab.
Wait. So was that First World War? That
During the Second World War,
no, you said about the mortars and the 2 guns.
didn't say when.
Right.
Didn't specify. I think that's Napoleonic time.
Right.
During the Second World War, the Germans placed there a concrete slab in order to install an anti-aircraft battery, DCA, in brackets.
Wow.
This would effectively consolidate all of the ruins of the bastion and preserve it until today. I don't really know what that means. There was a big storm in 1998 caused the collapse of part of the work.
So that big boulder we
Yeah.
saw a minute ago, yeah.
Since 1977, there's an association been fighting for the fort's preservation.
What are you going to do to it?
Yeah.
Put scaffolding around it. There's nothing
So
you
yeah,
can do.
and what we guessed, anti-aircraft.
Yeah, that was a pretty good
But
guess.
it looks as though originally, like I said, there was a ladder and you could go inside. I don't know what the Germans did. I don't know. The Germans may have just changed it. I don't know.
I mean, there might have been in ruins the time the Germans
Yeah.
come along. You know, the tower and all that. I doubt that was there.
No, exactly. You don't know when
That's-
that was there, but yeah, it was an anti-aircraft platform. That's a big anti-aircraft platform.
It is, yeah.
That's a lot of effort when, in theory, you could just put them on a stable ground there.
Out there. A lot
You could just, you know what I mean? Because they didn't give a they could just demolish the houses or whatever and just put them on a solid...
yeah, you've got all this
platform.
land up there. Look, you've got gun batteries up there, look.
Yeah. I know it was already partly here, but it still would have been a lot of effort because they reinforced it with a concrete slab.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they put the railway in, it didn't say.
Yeah.
It's a lot of effort though, isn't it?
Railway would have been construction materials, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
It must have been.
yeah.
Or
Yeah,
ammunition in
definitely,
the Second World War.
It's madness, isn't it?
Like here it says up the Alps Bastion or whatever. It could have been here.
Yeah, it could have been, yeah. I mean, looking at the size where the circular parts are, the fort must have been quite big.
To be fair though, it makes sense to have the staircase this side, not go out towards the seaside where you could be under attack to get all your men up there. Do you know what I mean? It wouldn't
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'd come up, you'd enter here somewhere, wouldn't it? Yeah.
beach and everything.
Yeah.
Probably personnel ladders.
But this is where we go to places, folks. We investigate. We give our opinions on what things are. But obviously, you know at the start of the video what it is. So you hear us through the video talking about our theories on what things are. It's quite, some people get upset about that, but
We got it right.
What's something else?
Anti-aircraft.
yeah, we
That's
did.
right.
See, we're getting good at it, folks.
Didn't know it was Napoleonic, to be fair. I'm quite surprised at that.
Yeah.
We
I-
did some.
yeah.
It looks older.
Yeah, I'm still surprised it's Napoleonic. But I don't think
1803.
there was no cars then, was there? It's just horse, cart, just animals. Basically, animals would have been your biggest asset, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
And I assume, I don't know if they had
I'd
slaves
head to
then.
the railway line, I reckon.
Yeah, unless that was then there.
Right.
But
Yeah.
could have been pulled by animals though. Pulled by donkeys.
Donkeys, yeah.
Something. Shire horses, I don't know.
Right, should we get back
No?
back to the beach, folks? And we got observation post up on the cliff there, which we
That wind actually blew me over.
need to look at.
We're going to do that observation post on the cliff.
Yeah.
I think we should give that bunker on the beach along there a miss. Because
What about the bunkers above it?
Where? Oh. Oh, what, right on the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Oh, what about them?